My name is Maya, and I want to share my story. Some may judge me, while others may feel sympathy, but I choose to be honest. Yes, I was the other woman. I never intended for this to happen, but life often takes unexpected turns. It all started by chance. I met Ryan on a regular day, unaware of what lay ahead. He was kind, confident, and had a way of looking at me that made my heart race. In those moments, I felt something special, something rare. At first, I didn't know he was married. But by the time I found out, I was already in love. Ryan confided in me, telling me his marriage was broken. He said he stayed with his wife for the sake of their children and to maintain appearances. But with me, he felt alive, like he could breathe again. I believed him, or maybe I wanted to believe him. I convinced myself that this was temporary, that one day he would choose me. But as time passed, reality set in. Deep down, I knew the truth, he might never leave her. And yet I stayed. Because despite the pain, he made me feel cherished, wanted, and loved. I clung to the moments of joy, even though they were fleeting. I knew I was the easy part of his life. No responsibilities, no complications. But it wasn't just his choice. It was mine too. I often found myself lost in thought, questioning my decisions. Was I waiting in vain? Could I continue living this way? I felt trapped in a cycle of hope and heartbreak. I confided in my friends, and they reminded me that I deserved more. They told me that love should not feel like a constant battle for recognition. Slowly, clarity emerged. I realized that I had given my heart to someone who would never truly be mine. I had spent so much time waiting for him to choose, but I had never stopped to ask myself, what do I want? The day came when I gathered my courage. I sat down with Ryan and told him how I felt. I needed more than just borrowed moments of happiness. I wanted a future, a family, and a love that was whole, not hidden. But he couldn't give me that. He told me he loved me, yet he couldn't leave his wife. I understood then that I had been waiting for something that would never come. That was the last time I saw him. The pain was unbearable and my heart ached, but with time, I began to heal. I realized that my happiness didn't have to depend on him. I started living for myself, spending time with friends and family, pursuing my dreams, and rediscovering who I was outside of that relationship. The journey of healing was not easy. There were nights when I cried myself to sleep, remembering the way he used to hold me, whispering promises he could never keep. I questioned whether I had made the right decision, wondering if love always had to come with such sacrifice. But with each passing day, I found small victories, learning to enjoy my own company, celebrating my achievements, and reclaiming the self-worth I had lost. Months passed and I grew stronger. I learned that love is not about being someone's second choice. It's about mutual respect, trust, and being with someone who chooses you wholeheartedly. One day, I met someone new. He was kind, honest, and respectful. He listened to me, and for the first time in a long while, I felt truly seen. As we spent time together, I realized I was ready for a new chapter. At first, I was hesitant. The scars of my past made me cautious, but he was patient. He never rushed me, never made me feel like I had to prove my worth. And slowly I opened my heart again. With him, love was not a game of waiting or secrecy. It was open, warm, and real. I was no longer the woman waiting for a love that would never be hers. I was a woman who knew her worth. I had learned to love myself first, and in doing so, I found the kind of love I had always deserved. In the end, I found peace. I learned that true love is not about waiting in the shadows. It is about standing in the light with someone who values and loves you completely. And now, I am ready for that kind of love. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share.